Hey, what's up everybody? XJoe81X here. A couple home projects going on. We got the light plugged in. I shut the power off because I was working on something. Just incidentally, I wanted to let you know is I'll make a video of it, but I was up in the attic. I dropped this light and it was completely compacted with dust, and then the moisture makes the dust hard, and I'll show a video on it in the master bedroom. Then this light had this cover on it, all fancy with glass, but it only had a 40-watt bulb in it. So I went to Lowe's and we were playing around with stuff, and this is an LED. I can't turn it on now, I'll turn it on later, but the box says indoor, outdoor, and water. So why won't it work? We'll find out. I can't turn it on right now because what I'm doing is this. A little bit of a project. The project is basically had two of these. One was for the vanity, one was for the shower, one was for the fan, and one was for the fan light. So there was two. It was cut over here by the switch, the molding, and then I said, well, let me see. So I took it out and I put my screwdriver on the top and the bottom, excuse me, and there's actually room here. So what I'm going to do is somehow take all these wires out, take the box out, and put a 3-gang box in there, very, very gingerly. So stand by. All right, everybody. Just hang out and watch. We'll do a couple minutes of taking it out, and if it gets crazy, I'll put it on time lapse. So what we do is disconnected everything. I disconnected the power only because I'm just working really fast, and the power is all brand new, so it should never really short to ground like in old houses. Not short to ground, but you know, the neutral is switched sometimes. Okay, first things first, pull all the wires straight. There's no curves, there's no loops. It's going to be a pain taking this out, but I've done it before in the past, but not here. But that's what time lapse is for. So I'll just show you taking it all out, straightening it out, and then when it gets a little crazy, since there's no commercial brakes, we'll what we'll do is go to time lapse. Okay. It's actually installed very nicely. This is very, very, very different than upstairs in the attic where I was for the last couple of days. And eventually I'll show you what I did up there. This looks nice when it's done, but it's simply a pain. Simply a pain when it's not. Okay. It's a good splice. That's it. So you straighten all the wires, which are a pain in the ass. This box goes in this. black goes to this. This goes to this. Shaba. This goes to this. And nothing's on, I'm just using my pliers because they're quicker. This is the actual power. Okay everybody, I'm going to put it on time lapse. Basically, excuse me, what I'm going to do is break some of these tabs in there, get the wires loose, and then I'm just going to work the box back and forth the best I can, because it's nailed probably right here, and it's nailed right here, and that's it. So I'll put it on time lapse. Thanks. Is that regular? Alright, as you see, I had to pop off this dirt here. And we got a 3-gang cut in. I forgot my drill. Basically, you watched how to take it out. Now I'm going to show you how to put it in. So basically, I want to be able to make sure that the plate sits very flush with this. So the best way to do that is to know how this box works. Is the center of the box sits there. The plate goes about 1/4 inch. So we'll just do that. Excuse me. We'll just do that. The plate sits right about like that. Give or take. And then the plate's gonna have to sit. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just cut it all the way to the end. Yeah. I'll just cut it all the way to the end. That's not a big deal. Test fit it. May have to move the plate a little bit. The depth. depth is great. Maybe a little bit smaller. Probably a little bit smaller. I'll cut it a little bit smaller. Alright. The wires I pushed in the back, and I'll just start up. For some reason, this is what they did not do when they built the house, because probably the homeowner, very careful. The homeowner realized that they probably didn't want it this way. It went in. Okay. Just make sure it fits. There's wires here. Yeah, that's fine. That's clear. Okay. Take all the wires back out. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wires, and we only have 3 tops. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll double up on one of them. Okay, stand by. What I like to do is when I cut in a box, depending on what it is, plastic. Very many moons ago, I would put it in, and I would put the tabs in, and I would hit it with a screw gun, and stuff wouldn't happen. I really can't explain it. It wouldn't sit right. So what I've learned to do is basically run it through the threads. So these threads have never been pushed through this plastic tab. Just the factory just pushes it like a little bit. So just run it through. Stop it. And now the tabs are loose and clean. Okay, so I'll just, this is the fun part. Okay. So putting power in first. This is probably just going to get respliced. We'll double up the middle. Feels like it's really giving off a lot of heat. I'm sweating here. Sweating like a banshee. Let's see what's... You'll staple them. Double up the middle. This is the fan. So we'll just double up the middle. This is the pain in the ass part, because normally you just have sheathing, and then you just, this is adding after the fact. And then the fan. This is why I turn it off. I mean, the switch legs are not going to be powered, but you know, this thing's powered, and then you got to tape it and just shut it off. So it's all plastic, so you just manhandle it. Ground. Now you get to the fun part. Tangle, tangle, tangle. And I'm doing this in real time so you can see how it is, people. Okay, so it's about time that it goes in. There she is. We'll have to really tweak it so it sits perfect. So what we'll do is we'll just get the wires in now. Let's do one at a time. Just as long as the sheathing is through the plastic, that's all I care about. That's good. We'll do the fan because it's by itself. Just manhandle it. Get down here. I think that's really all the wire for the fan. Get caught. Yeah. That's it for the fan. Kind of sucks. Little wires. So these middle wires are I think that's all the slack. That kind of sucks, but well, get it done. These boxes are. All right. That's really it. So, in order to get this thing good, I'll probably have to touch up the plate, but in order so this thing hits all the tabs, it doesn't have to necessarily be that perfect, but drill?
You have it.
Nope. Oh, it's right here. Just go slow till it pulls it in. Pulls it in. Pulls it in. And then I like to take the Phillips. And just do it by hand. Just until the box tabs sink in. And that's it. I'm going to put you on time lapse again, and we're going to wire this up. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up everybody? This is a continuation of the video you saw a split second ago. I just bought this 3-gang. I'll go upstairs and show you in a second. I don't have a Dremel. I know my buddy JK18 has a Dremel, but time's a wasting. He's at work. So I busted this baby out. My angle grinder. And then I just set it up over here. So I'll just set it up over here, and you could, whoa, hey now, up there, you could just continue watching. Let me see how it is. Alright, hold on. Well, keep watching. So I set it up with my Pittsburgh ratchet bar clamp. I have it set up like this. I can't get used to how to use this thing. There we go. Set it up on the thing here where it doesn't crack. I have to take off just a little bit more. No problem.
What's that smell? Is that the wash machine?
No, it shouldn't be, is it?
What is that fishy smell?
Oh, I thought it was the plastic.
It probably maybe it is.
Burning plastic here, they are slim. Alright. Let me set this up here. Alright. Show you how I grind a little bit more off.
Is it bad? It smells fishy.
Don't know. Edge on it. Oh, fucking what the motherfucker. Alright. Oh, let me put this back a second. My right ear is deaf. What? Oh man, it's beautiful. Let me get this button. Look, that's beautiful, huh? Just enough.
Is it different?
Shut up. Turn the circuit breaker back on upstairs, please. Turn the circuit breaker back on. Okay, sorry, I had to smell this thing because it smells like plastic. Wanted to make sure I wasn't standing on plastic. Movie reference. Okay, she's gonna turn the light on. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. I don't know what these blinks are. Alright, so basically what we had is we had a plate, as you saw. It's too much lift this way, too much that way. So I just sheared it off. Just enough. Well, I would hope just enough. Come on, baby. Just a little bit. Working with one hand here. Look, and this is what you want to see. That this still has the option, excuse me, to be nailed in. You see that? It's not out. It's just perfect. So when I do finally get something that can nail it in, there was a little bit over here, but just enough. Alright, so let me just put the screws in. Just hang out. Let's put the screws in. Oh, the screws are downstairs. One sec. This is going to be the conclusion. I had to move the switches over extremely to the left, only like a hair, because it couldn't fit. but now it works. So, final touches. Now I can't hear anything because of that grinder. Finishing touches, and this will conclude how to install 3 switches in the bathroom that originally had 4 in a 2-gang plastic nail-on box with a 3-gang old work screw-on box. I'm sorry, cut-in box. Just kind of feel the screws. Don't want to over-tighten them. Okay, everybody, that's it. That's it. I'll put this back on. It takes 2 seconds. Oh, of course. Oh, jeez. That's awkward. That's it. Switch 1. Switch 2. Fan light combo. And 3. LED 700 lumens. Wet, outdoor, indoor, wet application. So let's see if it doesn't fry after the first month of using it in the shower. So supposedly, we'll test it out. You're supposed to take a crap. You're supposed to come here and you're supposed to say, hey, wait, this really smells. Let's do it for 5 minutes. So let me see if it works. So we'll kill the lights and I'll come back in 5 minutes. Stand by. Alright, everybody, it's off. Obviously I wasn't going to run 5 minutes of precious time of yours. That's it. It's off. That's it. You come into the bathroom in the middle of the night. You don't turn this on because it's bright. You can turn this on, but that's bright too. So you just kind of feel around and you press the button. Turns the fan light on. You come in here, you take a leak, you know, or you take a shit. Fan's already on. And right before you leave, you're like, it's not bad. We'll do 5 minutes. Press the 5 minutes. It beeps. I'm sorry, it makes blue LED, fancy, shuts off. That's it. If you don't go to the bathroom, then here you go. Just shut it off. If you come in and you actually turn all the lights on and you're showering, you might as well just do, hey, you know what? It's off. Let's just do 30 minutes. And it'll just turn on all the blinking, who cares? And that's it. The finished look, who cares? It opens, doesn't hit the switch, hits the molding instead. Even if you slam it, doesn't even touch the switch. It's basically would have been done. Excuse me. This is basically what should have been done during the original install. But being in the field, I know when you do bathrooms and kitchens, you don't know exactly how much this is to this, and then are we taking the wall back? Are we taking it up? How high is it? So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. As roughing it in, you should actually have 2 2x4s, but of course they only have 1, and then they put a 2-gang in. That's it. Could they have came back after it was installed and did this gain I did? Of course, but they didn't. I did. I'm a homeowner. This is my home just to make it better. Now I'll never have to touch these switches again. I'll take the plate off and I'll tape the switches when I want to shower. I'm sorry, when I need to paint. That's it. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.